What is the one coffee that encompasses everything to know about the fat seed?
The fat seed.
So where are we going?
Fat seed. Robert suggested it. Would you be interested in Robusta?
I'm interested in any coffee you have. It's the 1st of June and I'm heading out with Zizi Perez to check out a local cafe. The Fat Seed started in 2018 with a location at UP Town Center in Quezon City before opening this branch in BGC in 2021 and then a third location this year in the Ayala Center. The cafe has an eclectic vibe that feels almost cluttered. I read that the owner spent a little time living in Miami and wanted to give his shops a bit of that Wynwood flavor. The bright colors and murals evoke that feeling, and I do like the nod to Luc Besson. Like many coffee spots in Asia and throughout the world, there's a heavy emphasis on food. In fact, it's more restaurant than coffee joint. But the economics of just serving coffee make it difficult for any operator. The menu is extensive. In addition to a range of coffee house beverages that includes milkshakes, juices, and smoothies, there's all-day breakfast with chicken and waffles. And reflecting on it now, I don't know why I didn't go for the fried chicken and ube waffles with salted egg sauce. That would have been interesting. There's a range of appetizers and the gaba chopped chicken does sound interesting, but you'll see there's soups, salads, burgers, sandwiches, lots of pastas, and then a bunch of main dishes that jump all over the world. While I understand that menus like this intend to be worldly, they always seem a bit disjointed to me. Is there a thread of coherency? When a kitchen does everything, can they do anything excellently? I don't know what to choose because it's become a question of not necessarily choosing something great, but rather trying to avoid something disappointing. So I asked Cathy for her recommendation. What do you think is the best?
Something sa kimchi fried rice.
Ooh, and maybe.
Okay.
Is there a coffee that expresses everything about the fat seed?
So sorry. Kasi this is 2 weeks pa lang ako dito.
Oh, okay, wait, I understand.
Or maybe just ask the barista to
You're the barista? You know the coffees here really well, yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the one coffee that encompasses everything to know about the fat seed?
Try our latte or flat white. We have also pour-over. Panama,
But you don't like
Costa Rica,
you
and
don't like the pour-overs as much as the latte? Or are you
You can
saying
try it, bro.
are you saying latte because that's the most popular for people?
for the people. Yes, sir.
How about for you? You as the barista, you know the coffees. What is the coffee we should try here?
Mount Apo Natural. It's local. Yes, sir. Local.
Okay.
You want it?
Yes. How will you prepare that?
B60.
Okay. As you think is the best, we will try it.
Sure.
Another place which is good, but it's very high traffic, it's more like a bar, is Because Coffee. The coffee's pretty good.
It's at this point that we notice this odd-looking chip dish at the next
Ano
table.
yung parang chips?
Salted egg chicken skin.
Salted egg chip. You wanna try that?
Salted egg chicken skin.
With vinegar?
Yes, ma'am, with vinegar.
If you have little flavor. Yummy.
I want you also to try our espresso.
Ah, good.
Our espresso is a blend of Ethiopian, Brazil, and Colombia. Try it. It starts with citrus fruity that end with light dark chocolate flavor.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Natural.
No.
What?
Wash.
Thank you.
Wash coffee.
Nice to have it.
Yeah, give it a try. It's like the espresso.
Wow. That looks good.
Good.
Just right. Maybe the vinegar is necessary, I think.
Yeah, for that fattiness on that.
Better.
Really unctuous. Right now, drinking espresso.
What do you think of the espresso?
You're like on the point. Just had this salted egg.
Sorry.
Like, oh man, I should have had this first.
Yeah. I don't like it. Doesn't go down really well. It's also really salty,
Definitely the rougher side.
but it was a good idea to give you a espresso.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely taste cheese. There's a light acidity to it.
Probably the mushroom. Sometimes there's acidity to mushrooms, right? Yeah, I really like this one. This is what I order every time I'm here. Thank you. I was at a coffee shop so like a few days ago because they didn't have any single origin coffees, which they used to, and they had really nice, extensive descriptions on their menu. I think maybe 6 months ago, they had that booklet, and they had about 2 pages on the single origin espresso alone, and they had details, the variety, the elevation, whatever. But now it's all changed. Their roasted bag shelf only has their house blend. So I don't know if it's telling you anything about the market, but maybe a few months later they realized nobody cares about the single origin. But I could smell it from here already.
What do you smell?
Good processing. It's very processing forward.
Good or bad?
I don't really like natural tasting coffees because it masks the taste of the origin and the coffee itself. It just tastes like natural. Not too smooth.
A little bit astringent.
So to me, astringency is an indicator of ripeness.
Too ripe?
Unripe.
Underripe.
But that's also why it's not that sweet either. Most of the coffees in Manila are like this. And people don't know. Like in Cebu is different because they like importing their coffees. They're not very hungry for local coffees. It's not a thing. They travel a lot, so they bring bags of roasted over. Customers in specialty places in Cebu are pretty snobbish. They will talk to you for hours on end about I think this is good, this is blah, blah, blah. They have like really expensive grinders and they buy at auctions, the sample sets. That's a different culture to us. I mean, because the customers are different.
Said, oh, good Lord, I'm all falling down. So what'd you think of this place?
The service was
The service was very good. They're very attentive. How was your food?
I really like that risotto.
And then what'd you think of the coffee? The guy asked me, he was like, we get some feedback? And I said it was good. It was a little bit heavy. It was a little bit astringent. And I told him the espresso was a bit sharp.
Yeah.
It was rough. It was rough, unfortunately.
Which won't post stuff like that.
Oh, that'll post. Because he asked. So it's like, I also don't believe in sugarcoating.
Yeah.
Like, we have an experience and we want to present people with the actual experience we presented.
Oh, do you want to check this one out?
Is it good? Is it worth checking out? Okay, that's the answer right there. It's not worth checking out. You saw it here first.